Hello everybody, I'm Granddaddy Gamer. Hope you're all doing well. Now, we were hit with so many different tips and tricks from veteran players, and I only picked 5 from the last video, that I didn't feel like I was really doing you newer players justice by not giving you some of these really great tips. Some you may know, stumbled upon yourself, and some might just blow your socks off like the coconut flask from the last video. We're going to hit you with another 5 tips and tricks from veterans to you new players in Stranded Deep right now. In a previous guide, we talked about using your refined axe until it's about 5% and then using it to make a plank station. This tip comes from the Razor, and he says once your refined axe drops to an uncomfortable level and you're ready to upgrade it back to 100%, go ahead and make your plank station. Once you make your plank station, you can break it apart again. And your refined axe will be at 100%. Now we decided to take that amazing tip one step farther. Now take all the items that you need to craft your plank station and put it in an empty container and set it aside. Go ahead and use your refined axe until you're getting uncomfortable with its durability. Make your plank station, break it apart, and your refined axe will be at 100% again. If you're going to be using your plank station for a while, we recommend having 2 refined axes, one that you can use and one you can use for the plank station. That way, when your refined axe that you're using drops to about 5%, you can break apart your plank station and swap out your refined axes. We would like to note though that several times that we've done this method, we didn't get 100% of our items back for crafting. We were always 1 stick short. You need 4 sticks. I always only got 3. So make sure you guys have a stick or 2 laying around that you can grab and profit. This next tip comes from Les Ganton, and he said when you're harvesting and crafting, so in this case we're doing lashing and I'm cutting yucca and it's falling down in front of me. Now if you pull it up, I have 7 fibrous leaves in my inventory, which is more than enough to go ahead and make a lashing. But he said if you go ahead and make a lashing with the items on the ground in front of you, as you can see, I still have my 7 fibrous leaves. That's because the crafting system in the game will always use the items on the ground first that are laying in front of you. Thank you, Les. That's pretty cool. This next tip comes from Cobwall. What happens, guys, if you're on an island, you're farming, you're wreck diving, you're getting resources, you find yourself with enough wood to have a fire, you're kindling, and a fishing spear. After some time, your fire's dead, you're starving, you've used all the wood, all the trees are gone, there's no more sticks laying on the ground. What do you guys do if you're starving? How do you feed yourself? Well, this is from Cobwell. Now we know you can use fibrous leaves on your water still, right? Just like so. But did you guys know you can use them on your fire pit as well? You will always survive. Thank you, Cobwell. I didn't know this one, guys. I will definitely be using this one. That was pretty slick. This next tip comes from Evolution. Now you guys remember her from the last veteran tips and tricks video. She has a lot of great pro tips, and this is hers. So I'm on an island. I've been farming resources and I have just enough resources now for a small campfire. I got it going, but look at this. I am starving to death. My health is dropping. I'm a little worried, right? I can only cook 1 fish at a time on here. Not true. Drop all your meat on the ground. Like so. Now, through the push-pull, I can literally pull it, set it on top, set it on top, just like so. Even said, pull it back up, and she's got a total of 14 medium-sized steaks on the fire, as well as eggs. If you don't have enough resources for the smoker and you need to eat a lot, don't worry. You can just drop it right on the fire, guys, and you'll live. Thank you, Eve. This is another great pro tip. This next tip comes from me, Granddaddy Gamer. Okay, guys, if you're alternating, even if you're not alternating your sleep patterns, I alternate my sleep patterns every other night. I find myself getting super tired on the second night, so I'll sleep. But during the time when I'm not sleeping, I'm usually farming or doing something. And I find, especially like when I am cutting yucca and I really want to pick those fibrous leaves up at night, they're so much more easier to find because the items are always highlighted. It's a little bit harder to see in the day, but at night, guys, look at that. Look how easy it is to find items at night. The moon's out. I have enough to see, but it highlights the item so much better. That's going to be it for another 5 veteran tips and tricks. If you found this useful or helpful in any ways, guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It really helps. Also, if this is your first time on the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tap the bell icon to be notified whenever I upload a guide or a video. I'm Granddaddy Gamer. You are all absolutely amazing, and thank you once again to everybody that submitted tips for the community, for the newer players in the game. You guys don't know how much easier and helpful it really is for new gamers who are struggling in this game. So each and every one of you guys, whether you were mentioned or you submitted or not, they're still looking at the comments and getting ideas. So absolutely amazing. You guys are all absolutely amazing. I will see you guys in the next video.